Sentinel Prime. He has been for the past 10 years perceived as an evil ass old head, and it really started in Transformers Animated, and he wasn't even evil then, he was just a jackass. Fast forward to 2011, we got Transformers Dark of the Moon, and Sentinel Prime is moving like King Von. He is Satan's greatest soldier. He wanted to put Cybertron on top of Earth and make the most lopsided ass 8 ever before seen, and then enslave all the humans that had the mind of an Energon, just to get Transformers 1 Sentinel last year. And little bro, high key might be worse. He done sold out his entire race just for a shred of clout, but that's a story for another video. Today we are talking about Sentinel Prime's historic generational run in Dark of the Moon. Like and subscribe.
I'm from the middle finger, I'm from the east side. Chain, all this shit. Come on, I'm from the 5, middle fingers on 6.
The beginning of Dark of the Moon has always been special to me, but we see that boy Sentinel Prime pushing the slab. He got the pillars and he's trying to get off of Cybertron, but they done shot his bitch ass down. Little dude crashed on the moon, and this is the entire reason that we had the space race in the Transformers universe, and I just think that tie into this is fire. So now we in present time, and Optimus is finding out after battling Shockwave in Chernobyl. And hold on a second, let's play this clip. What was Unc doing in that studio? Peter Cullen, are you good? But after Prime aura-farmingly cut off one of Shockwave's worm's arms, he finds out that the humans have had ancient Transformer technology that even the Autobots didn't know they had. Nest tells them about the entire secret mission to the moon. Optimus goes to the moon, they find Sentinel, and he's holding the main pillar with 4 more of them hoes. But they bring his old ass back to Nest. Big ol' Peasy revives him, and that nigga Sentinel Prime was on go. He done tackled Optimus to the ground and put the blade to his throat, all in the span of waking up from his 1,000-year dirt nap. And the crazy part is, he probably would have slimed out Optimus Prime here if he wasn't surrounded by like 14 other Autobots. He had to play it cool because he had devious plans in motion. And everyone should have knew Sentinel was going to turn on him, because this gotta be the most sassy, mean, racist spirited old man of all time. Bro been alive for like 13 seconds and he already barking commands at people. Like, what's good with you, twin? And I'm not gonna lie, if I was Ironhide, I'd be looking at Optimus sideways, because Optimus tried to give up leadership of the Autobots to Sentinel, and luckily enough, lil bro declined. But this nigga Sentinel Prime was racist to the tribe of specific Transformer Ironhide was for years. After that man Sam had a near-death experience with Laserbeak at work, he went on this long-ass mission to find out why the Decepticons are hunting down humans, and it's because they're trying to hide something that was on the moon. Now things are starting to click. Sam bangs Nest's line like, hey, the Decepticons are after Sentinel for some reason. So now the Autobots are trying to protect Sentinel. And then we get this cool ass little highway scene with the dreads, and I'm not gonna hold you, bro. If Carly wasn't rocking with me before, she ain't ever gonna rock with me again, because this maneuver that Bumblebee did in order to protect Sam, Ironhide and Sideways put belt to ass on the dreads, and then they pull up on Nest, and Sentinel says,
"What you must realize, my Autobot brothers, is we were never going to win the war."
As Sentinel turned around and he shot that nigga Ironhide 3 times. If there wasn't a better definition of backdoor, I don't know what is. Straight up slimed my nigga out, man. I know however old I was when this movie came out, me was on his knees crying, because what the hell? Nigga done fell apart like a goddamn Lego. And I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I think the Transformers need a Geneva Convention, because shooting metal organisms with a rust cannon is kind of OD. What are you supposed to do about that? We got rust cannons. Soundwave was over here killing prisoners of war, and I think the Decepticons should agree to this, because at the very least it'll protect them from Optimus Prime, because he be doing y'all niggas crazy in these movies. And it's not just Bayverse Prime y'all need protection from. Do y'all not remember what this nigga did to Scourge? I just think y'all all should have a common understanding that y'all be OD sometimes. And then that man Sentinel Prime linked up with the Decepticons, ready the pillars for the first invasion of Earth. Optimus pulled up on his ass. Sentinel started busting at Prime, but once Prime caught up with Sentinel, he tackled the piss out of bro. But somehow That man Sentinel got on top of Optimus, had him hemmed up on this wall, up Blick and Blade on that nigga, and was telling him, hey little dude, you know I rocks with you heavy, but the humans here, they treat us like machines. On Cybertron, we were gods. Oh yeah, no, that nigga Sentinel was off the deep end the whole time. There is no saving dude. But not only that, when Sentinel left Cybertron, it was to defect. This plan has been in motion since the war. Sentinel was like, hey man, you're lucky I didn't kill you, and walks away. And so does Prime. I'm just like, what are you walking away for, Optimus? Just shoot him. And it's just Prime me imagining Optimus Prime sad walking back to the Autobots like, guys, my bad y'all. I didn't know he was like that. And then we get the invasion of Chicago. And this always feels different because you got war movies like, oh, okay, that's war. Then you got this, and you're like, oh, okay, so like everyone's dying in this movie. I see. How do you combat this? And low key, not even though. Avengers stole Dark of the Moon's whole entire flow. Like, look at these alien ships. That's the same shit. Sentinel Prime got on the loudspeaker like, hey, we need them Autobots up out of here, man. In order for y'all to not get raided again, y'all need to deport them Autobots off Earth right now. I'm crying, bro. This evil ass nigga Sentinel Prime is just ice. Once them Autobots get on that ship, Starscream blew that hoe to smithereens. So now all hope seems to be really lost. So after the Decepticons absolutely demolished Chicago, we see Carly looking out of a telescope at the Decepticons. And hold on a second, why these three niggas just aura farm? I'm not gonna hold you, what happens next is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen this happen to Megatron before. That boy Megatron was genuinely happy, like, damn, we really finna bring Cybertron back. Me and you, Sentinel. And all because Megatron said we were working together. That done pissed Sentinel off. He done hemmed this bitch ass up on the wall and started gripping at his head that got shot off. He said something, the planet may survive, but I will never work for you. Gang, I was just happy we were getting Cybertron back. I never suggested that. Done ripped a chunk of that nigga face off too, bro. What's good with you? And Megatron didn't do anything to bro after that. Next time we see Megatron, he down in the alleyway sitting somewhere. I know he had himself a long cry to himself. That man Sentinel activates the main pillar, trying to bring Cybertron to Earth after all this damn battling. And that boy Optimus got done putting the pots and pans to Shockwave. Done ripped his eye out and everything. Done used his cannon to shoot that main pillar. So now Unc gotta teach Optimus a lesson. This racist ass fire truck aura-formingly descended from this building. And then him and Optimus pull out their doohickeys and they get ready to box. Optimus got the sword and the axe out, done hit the shield, pushed Sentinel up against this building and started hard pressing little bro, just to get his little ass headbutt and kicked off the Sentinel. And that man Sentinel is beating the dog piss out of Optimus with his shield. Got two nasty ass hits off on bro with that hoe. Just for Sentinel be like, you know what, why am I dealing with this chump? Decepticons fired this goof ass nigga Optimus. But to be honest, I don't know why Sentinel called that, because Optimus got this nasty ass kickoff on bro just for Sentinel to use his momentum to grab him and knee him in the face. He was doing that nigga Prime dirty by his lonesome. And then, oh nah, this nigga squad wiped the Autobots by his dolo. Done slashed Ratchet away, had Bumblebee going to car mode just to back up and slam sideswipe with his shield, while Optimus is getting blown to smithereens by the ships. Sentinel over here still doing the Autobots dirty, done quick scope sideswipe MB just to get a rocket to the chest. He was getting feasted on by them rockets, something nasty, so he had to dip up out of there. The Optimus was on his ass. Big old Peasy done tackled Sentinel out of his fire truck just to start putting that pressure on him on his bridge. That shield is saving Sentinel's life right now. He over here getting smacked in the back of his head too. Oh yeah, no, this nigga Optimus is disrespectful as hell. They start going crazy with the swords and the axes again, just for Sentinel to disarm Optimus of his axe. Then he kicked the sword away, and he proceeded to cut my nigga Optimus's arm straight clean off. Smashed little bro in the face with his shield and started dragging him on this bridge with that sword. He got my
Baba Booey
Optimus in hell right now, man. Let him go. His Sentinel over here had Optimus Prime begging. Was finna end his whole entire life, but big Megatron just shot little bro in the back like 8 times with that shotgun. Threw that little dude and then kicked his helmet off. Started ripping at that tummy too. I know that
Baba Booey
Megatron is sick for what Sentinel did to him like 30 minutes ago. All it took for Megatron to get his get back on Sentinel was Carly calling that nigga a pussy. Then we get Megatron talking Prime like, hey, who the hell would you be without me, Prime? And that
Baba Booey
says, time to find out. Equips that battle mask, picks up that axe, breaks the
Baba Booey
arm, and rips his head and spinal cord off of his body. And then Optimus picks up Megatron's shotgun and Sentinel's begging for his life, trying to weasel his ass up out of this situation. But Optimus double tap that nigga. Albeit Sentinel died, he lost something nasty. Without Megatron pulling up that
Baba Booey.
Optimus might have been dead to rights. But that's all I got for you for today. If there's any other videos y'all want me to do like this, where I just go over a nigga specific run through a show, an arc, or anything, I'll do it for y'all. Matter of fact, I got a couple of those just playing. But moral of the story is, don't be racist, or else you might get double punked, I guess. But if you like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff. Follow on my socials. I'm gonna leave them down in the description below, and I'm out of here. Bye.